And welcome to my Mind Over Your Matter. Welcome, beautiful Monday, October 26, 2020, and it's 2:36 p.m. Yeah, I decided to come on early today. Just because I went to the dispensary. I was so freaking happy. I was like, yes. I went to the dispensary and picked up some medicine. And yes, it was beautiful to go and pick up my medicine. And I'm happy because like I got a whole ounce for 200, actually for $166, 166. I got a whole ounce for 166, which is awesome from the dispensary. That's really, really, really good. And yeah, I was so when I saw the price and I was like, this is for a whole ounce. And yeah, it's $166. It was two different medicines actually, um, and they were both on a great deal. To be honest with you, I ended up getting a half ounce of this indica that it's actually a really good indica for $94. And then I got two of the indica E's, which is one of my favorites, and they're the select grind, so it's already like grounded up. And they were selling the 7 grams for $36 each. 7 grams for $36. That is good, a very good price. I ended up getting two of them, so I ended up paying $72 for a half ounce of indica E and another 14 grams, which is half an ounce. Um, it's amazing and how cool, and like I'm happy when the price is that low, like 166. That's actually a really, really good price for an ounce. For me, an ounce will last me. It can last me the about a week, about a week and a half, maybe a week. Depends if I smoke let's say 4 joints a day, right? And it just rolled up right now. I already have my medicine rolled up. That's the cool part. But yeah, $166 for an ounce of marijuana is here. That's amazing because like I've bought before from the dispensary. It usually costs me a lot more than $166. So I'm very blessed and very happy to be able to get this medicine at a reasonable price. I should be getting it for free. Patients, that are true patients and that are pretty much prescribed to get this medicine, I feel like we shouldn't have to be paying out of pocket for it. And that's something that I'm gonna. I don't know how and what I'm gonna do, but that's something that needs to change. I feel like insurances right now should be like paying for it because it's medicine and it's classified as medicine. It's classified as it's medicinal, but it's medically used for what I need it for. Why am I paying out of pocket for it? It's not because I want to get high. It's not that because, it's like, I want to get high. No, I use it for other things. I use it for my anxiety. I use it for my depression. I use it for my stress. I use it for like this chronic pain that I'm going through between my back, my neck, my stomach. Like it's just a never ending battle with pain and not only that, but like having PTSD it's kind of like it's an everyday nightmare that I have to live with. So I'm happy that I have my medical marijuana license here from the state of Connecticut, and I do reserve the right for my health and well-being to smoke my medical marijuana. And that's a cool thing about being licensed is because there's no fear or backlash. Fuck that. Like if you don't like marijuana, then that's you. You in charge of your life. But for me, I know what I need for myself. And if I wasn't smoking my medicine, I would have to take three other medicines, three other pills. So it doesn't make sense for me to constantly be pumping in these pills, pharmaceutical pills inside of me, which marijuana could do it with a joint, little easy joint. It's actually talking about joints. I'm gonna light up right now. So if you guys are marijuana smokers and you have your medicine, if you want to join along and smoke with me, hey, come on and join me. And let's light this sucker up and let's start smoking. And yes, this is a 420 channel. If you didn't forget, I am a psychic. I am a psychic medium, empath. I see things, feel things, know things beforehand. Um, big news, big things are going to be happening. Big events are going to be happening. You got this hurricane that it's getting its act together. And I'll be talking about that in a little bit. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, definitely again another storm. And this won't be the last storm, by the way. There will be another storm after this one that's going to threaten the U.S. again. And I feel like these storms are acting too weird, and the way they're forming and where they're forming and how the like what they're doing. I've been since I was little. I used to follow. I was very big with meteorology. I love meteorology. I wanted to become a weatherman. I studied the weather. I always like when I used to watch the news when I was little. My favorite portion of the news was the weather. It was because one thing about weather is every day is different, right? But it's not like regular news, because like the news is like always doom and gloom, right? Every time you turn on the news, it's always something bad, or someone dying, or someone killed, or someone got run over, or someone jumped off a plane, or they jumped off a plane, yeah, and landed to their death. There's always some shit happening, some weird shit. That's what I'm trying to come to. And the weather, it was always fascinated with me, and how the weather and how it does its thing, and how hurricanes are formed. I was always always intrigued by hurricanes. And this year, it's been a very unique 2020 year. What I mean by unique, it's been just very strange. It's like, what else can happen in 2020, right? Anything could happen in the next 2 months. October, it's already out. We're already done with October. It's October 26th. We're at the end of the month. We're heading towards Halloween and the Day of the Dead, and we got our elections coming up on November 3rd. So make sure you go out and vote for the man who you believe can lead this country to a prosperous, way. Because right now, it's the country's it's okay. It's moving forward. The only problem is this virus. This virus has and I feel like this virus has been manipulated, not only by the virus itself, but by the media, and how media just pounds on people with this virus. Oh my God, we hit record numbers. Oh my God, everybody goes in a frenzy. Everybody go crazy. Like, jump off a building. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Stop scaring people. You don't need to scare people. You just let them know. Wash your fucking hands, clean your house, clean your doors, clean your handles. We could stop this virus if we just take the moment and clean properly, and make sure we take care of ourselves, and make sure you shower daily, make sure you clean, just be clean. If everyone was to be clean and take care of their areas, I'm pretty sure that alone will help reduce this virus and the increase of individuals getting sick. As for the masks, I feel like the masks is a two-way street with that one. One, yeah, it'll help prevent you from, somewhat prevent you from catching the virus, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Second, it's bad because you're inhaling your own carbon monoxide. You're inhaling your own breath, and you keep doing that as you're wearing these masks, it's not good for you. In the long run, it's not. And I'm surprised that these idiots in the news and these idiots that they're saying, oh, the masks and all this, and we're going to mandate masks when Biden gets in office. Everyone's going to wear a mask, and they're going to have to wrap their heads up in like a cocoon and to walk around. So you're always going to have to walk around like mummies and shit. Wrap your face up, wrap your eyes up, wrap everything up. And the reason why I say wrap your eyes is because this virus can get into you through your eyes. But you don't hear the media talking about that. You don't hear like the media saying, "Oh yeah, cover your mouth, everyone cover your mouth." But no one's talking about your fucking eyes. This virus could go in through your eyes and come in through your eyes. But no, they don't want to talk about it. They say, no, the mask, everyone wear a mask. Anywhere you go, you have to wear a mask. Stay 6 feet away. 6 feet is not enough. 6 feet is just a number. I don't know who the fuck came up with that number, because I could cough and my cough could reach 6 feet like nothing. You know what I mean? And there's studies that has been done that prove that someone that's standing 6 feet away is not safe from someone that is sick. Like if that individual coughs and his cough comes over to my way and I have a mask on, yeah, I can protect myself with a mask, but it could still get in through your eyes. So if you don't have eye protection, you're just doing a half-ass job. That's pretty much what it is. So it's like, you gotta, if the best thing you could do is just stay away from fucking people. I think that's the best thing that you could possibly do is just stay away, stay far away from people who you don't associate with, people that you don't know. Don't be around them. That's what they really want. They want to divide people. So they don't want you to be around people. So stay away. Like they're hurting the sheep. They're splitting the sheep up, and you got to stay a distance. Everyone, no relations anymore. No sexy time. No hookups, no all these dating service apps. They're gonna end up going down because they're gonna have to reduce this number of viruses. But if people don't put in and buy into it to eradicate this virus, it's not gonna go away. And it's proven right now how the numbers are just going crazy on the rise. It's proven it's not going away. I know Trump says, "Oh, it's gonna disappear, it's gonna go," and stuff like that. The only thing that's going to disappear and go is yourself if you continue thinking like that, because this virus doesn't care. You're not immune. I like how the president says. He's like, oh, I might be immune. I might be immune for a lifetime. Listen, buddy, your lifetime is it's not long. You're 70. You're going to be 70. What, he's 74 years old? I don't think you're going to be living for the next 4 years. Something bad is going to happen. Whoever's in office, I'm telling you right now, the next president of the United States is going to die in office. He's just going to die in office. And the vice president will take over as president. Now, who do you want as your president? Would you want Kamala Harris to be your president of the United States, or do you want Mike Pence as your president of the United States? That is your choice right there. The president, I don't care between Biden and Trump, it doesn't matter. It's the most important is the vice president. Who's going to be the vice president? Who's going to lead this country moving forward? And I think the best person for the job is our vice president that's right now, Mike Pence. I don't trust Kamala Harris. She has a shady background, especially with California and the way she's done her work out there. She might want to put herself like she's the best person and she's like the perfect person for the job. And, she shows little confidence and nothing but nervousness. And the way she talks, she doesn't talk like a leader. She talks like a puppet. And I can't go with puppets. Like this lady is just a big puppet. And the only reason why they picked her because, of course, she's black. And second, because she's a woman. She's a woman, and that's okay. You can be black and proud of women. I think blacks are beautiful. I've never had any problems with any of my black friends, and I have a lot of black friends. But the problem is that she's very weird when it comes to her policies, and especially when it comes to those that are in jail and those that are the way she ran California is just a fucking mess. And as you can see, like what's going on in California, it's just fucking crazy out there. And she wants to take credit for it. I was like, well, you can take all the fucking credit you want. It doesn't mean shit at the end of the day. Like you're trying to run for the second highest seat in our government, and that's vice president of the United States. And I don't think she is the one to be the second leader of this country. I don't have faith in her. I don't have confidence in her. She's shown her colors, and I don't like it. I don't like it, and I just wish that people would open their eyes and do a little bit more research, and before they go voting for on November 3rd here in the United States. I'm not going to be voting for Biden. I don't trust him. He's a pedophile. He's into that pedophilia stuff. He's into that Pizzagate shit. Him, Hillary, like any of those Democrats, I don't trust them. I just don't fucking trust them. They're so freaking weird. And I just have not found a very good, uplifting Democrat. I haven't even seen one. Like, name me one who is actually legit a fucking awesome Democrat. I'll be waiting here. No, nobody's texting, right? Well, that's because there isn't. Is so divided, it's not even funny. We're the United States of America. They ain't fucking shit united here. There's nothing united. Like, you have two parties that fight back and forth. There's nothing but arguments, nothing but fighting. And it's just a mess. It's a mess. There's no unity in this. There's nothing but division. And I just feel like people are just falling into the fucking trap. And they're gonna fall into a deep trap, which they're gonna regret it. I'll tell you right now, they're going to regret the day if Biden gets into office. Mark my words right now. They will regret the day that the Democrats take over office. We don't need them to run this country back down into a mess. If the Democrats make it into the White House, I guarantee you there would be a housing crisis. There will be a market that the markets are going to crash. We're deep in a recession as it is, and we're going to go head nose straight diving into a depression. You will see housing market go like the balloon. You think the balloon will pop? That shit's gonna explode, and houses are just, people are gonna lose so much money off of their homes, because that's what happens when a housing market collapses. Your value of your homes go down. And when your value of your homes go down, that's the money that you put into your homes. That's the value of your home. And it's just going to take the biggest impact. And it's just going to really not be good for the country. Not only that, but the wars that's going to be happening, the uprising of the freaking all these militias out there in the Middle East, they're going to wake up and get back into it again and causing problems. I do see something happening in France again. I see like a big, it's like a big shootout. But how they did, like, people forget, like when the Democrats here in the United States were running, which was Obama, we had all these crazy shootings and we had all these crazy things happening, with the nightclub. With the nightclub in Florida that got shut up, that gay nightclub that got shot up. Oh, what happened? Nobody talk about that anymore? Nobody talk about the shootout in Paris where they were in a concert and they killed over, who knows, about 100 something people. That just disappeared out of our minds. There's going to be a lot more of that, like chaos and carnage that's going to happen. And Istanbul, you gotta be careful, especially out there. Syria is still going to be a hotbed, and if Biden gets into office, expect a problem with the Middle East again. Trump brought in a lot of peace. He doesn't want war. He wants peace, and the fact that he made a peace deal with Israel and with the Arab countries out there, they're in peace. Whoever thought the Saudis and Israel and all these individuals were start like acting like normal, like in peace, like not even thinking about war, not even thinking about trying to kill each other or anything like that. No, they want to help each other. They want to be there for each other. That's how we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be humans, right? We're humans. We're supposed to be helping each other, not trying to kill each other and not trying to slaughter each other and not try to do what the people are doing today. With all these protesting and people who are uprising, and there's a lot of chaos going on, and a lot of the main news agencies out there are not reporting it. They don't report the uprising and the people that are out there in the streets protesting, like in the Netherlands and UK and all around the world. They don't care. Right now, the only thing that they're focusing on is the election. Shit. They're not even talking about the asteroids that are coming to hit this planet. They don't even talk about that. They mentioned it, and then they're like, in other news, we're going to continue talking about the debates and to continue talking about Trump and what he said and how he wiped his ass and how he was dancing with his fist in the air and he was just shaking his body like he didn't care. All right, there's more important things than having to talk about a guy's dancing. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the topic. I could just get this out the way. This is, let me just bring up the maps here because I was looking at one map. I got to bring up the other maps. Zeta right now. Zeta is about to become a hurricane. At any moment, this system is about to be a hurricane. The pressure has dropped again. It was a big drop. I'm surprised it's not a hurricane right now. To be honest with you, the storm is being underestimated. It is moving now. It's on a pace right now. Let's see. The max sustained winds is at 70 miles per hour. Let me go ahead here and show you guys. Let me just put the share screen here real quick. Okay, here's Zeta. It's 70 miles per hour, maximum sustained pressure at 986 millibars. I'm surprised it's not a hurricane. Moving northwest at 10 miles per hour. So it's 9 knots, 10 miles per hour. So it's moving now. It wasn't moving then, but it's moving now. And we'll take a quick look at the hurricane itself. Let me just bring in, let me see if it comes over this side here. This is a futurecast map where the storm is going to be going and where it's going to be going. It's going to go into Cancun, it looks like. It's trying to push itself to Cancun. If it does that and goes over Mexico, it will weaken the system. But the system is going to gather strength again, and it will become a hurricane. And it looks like it's going towards New Orleans. New Orleans, it looks like it wants to go to New Orleans. Man, they've been wanting to hit New Orleans for a long time. New Orleans has been lucky this year, and we're gonna continue that luck and help push this storm away from New Orleans. Because to be honest with you, I really rather have the storm hit Alabama. I'd rather hit it like Florida Panhandle than for it to hit New Orleans or Louisiana. Louisiana already has been hit, many times this year. And the recent one was Delta, and we don't need Zeta here to hit New Orleans. And as far as there's another storm that's going to form. This is another thing. I didn't even show you. I wasn't even moving forward, but I did say, remember, there's going to be a second storm behind Zeta. Here's the second storm. Once Zeta goes in and makes its impact, there's a one that comes from the comes from the Atlantic, gets into the Caribbean, and then something starts forming here, and it looks like it wants to go towards like Jamaica and Cuba and up the chute here. As you can see, as I move forward, and this is going into November. As you can see, the pressure, it's not the pressure, but the wave is right here. This is where the storm is going to start developing. Keep your eyes on it as it moves across the Caribbean. It gets into this portion on the lower Caribbean here, and then something starts wanting to form pretty fast and pretty quick. As you can see, there's the low pressure as of November 2nd. So this is the 2nd of November. All right, let me light up my joint because I need to take a hit. This is what it is. So you move forward from November 2nd, and you're going to see this low pressure, this like trying to get its act together. Here it is on November 4th. And it heads towards Jamaica. We got a nice band of storms wrapping around it. It's trying to get a low pressure centered here. You can see the lines here. That's the winds. See, it's when you see these lines, and if they're close together, like how it is up here, that's windy. That's the sign of the winds and how windy it is. And let's go ahead and bring it closer. Move it up. Right here, it's a tropical storm. Actually, it's a tropical storm reaching hurricane strength. I'm going to zoom in here so you guys can see. That's a 987 going towards Jamaica. Jamaica's been lucky this year and not having got hit by a direct storm. But you do have a low pressure here, and it's at 987. Right now, the storm that we're talking about, Zeta, is at 987 right now. And it's about to become a hurricane. You don't think this one behind it is going to become a hurricane? Might be a hurricane that's going to affect Jamaica and Cuba. Let's go ahead and move it forward a little bit more. All right. And it seems like it hovers around Jamaica for a while. And then 978, that's a category 1 hurricane right there. Going in 7, this is a 972, 97, is it 2 or 9? 978, 979, going over Cuba. 977. I'm just trying to get this picture. Let me shrink it up a little bit here. Let's move it a little bit forward. So it's gonna, oh man, Bermuda's gonna get nailed by this hurricane. Look how it goes directly to Bermuda. It goes right over Bermuda as a category 1 hurricane, possibly Cat 2, because right here is developing a 973. It's not gonna weaken like that fast, or it's just gonna, oh man, Bermuda, Jamaica, Cuba, Bermuda, y'all gonna get hit by a hurricane again. It's gonna fuck you up. I'm like singing the Beach Boys and shit. It's like, don't go down to Mexico. Mexico looks like they got another system that's gonna develop also. Once this system leaves, right in the backside, there's another system. You see that low pressure? That's 1010 right here. That's another low pressure you gotta be careful and look out for, because it can slip up and go into the Gulf. And then there's another low pressure here south of Dominican Republic, north of South America here, and Aruba too. It's just north, and it's gonna develop into something too. So the tropics is gonna get really heated up, and in November it's gonna start looking crazy. It's just gonna look crazy. You're gonna look cray-cray. There's gonna be a cray-cray storms. November to remember. That's what this November is gonna be. November to remember. I just feel like there's something bad is gonna happen in the voting polls. Like something bad is gonna happen, like a shootout or something. I'm gonna take a look at the storm here as the satellite is loading at the moment. Let's let it load up. It's doing its thing. And now I'm concerned that this storm is starting to become a hypercane. This is what Delta did. Delta became in this same area where Zeta is right now. Well, Delta became a Cat 4 hurricane. In a matter of like, what was it, like 6 to 8 hours? It went from a tropical storm to a Cat 4 hurricane. And then it made landfall in Mexico, came across a weekend, and then it made landfall in Louisiana over by Lake Charles again as a Cat 2 hurricane. Possibly could have been a Cat 3 because it was trying to get its act together. These storms this year, these hurricanes have not been getting their act together. For some reason, I don't know why, they're having a hard time developing a center, an eye. We had a couple of storms that tried to develop an eye, but the eye breaks down, and that's what Delta happened to Delta. It was trying to, get an eye, and it just, for some reason, it just wasn't working. It just wasn't happening, and it sucks. This thing's gonna keep loading. Let's go ahead and change it. Let's see if we can get a better. Put up another. This is a Ghost 16. Just let it load up. That's the only problem with these things. They need time to load up as far as like satellites and imagery goes. Let's go here and check out the. Let's go. I think the Caribbean will be too far. Let me see if we have a. Okay, yeah, this one we can see. It's a little dark though. Yeah, and you can see the center. It's starting to look more impressive in this one. Let me go ahead and zoom in on it. You see, it looks like it wants to develop an eye, and it's trying to push these storms out. And the way it's forming, it can form an eye at any time because it's already like got its act together. It's symmetrical. It seems like the top portion is like. It's kind of not so much in order, but the storm you can see as it's exploding is pushing all the thunderstorms out. It's pushing the cloud tops out. So it looks like the storm is really trying to get its act together. Don't be surprised if this sucker turns into a Cat 3 hurricane this evening, possibly Cat 4 because it's in hot water. And this storm is really feeding off of the hot water, and it's really getting its act together. Let's check out the Ghost 16. Oh, yeah. You can tell even on the Ghost 16. Look at all this pink. That's super high cloud tops. And look how beautiful it looks, how symmetrical it is. And you can see right in the middle here, there's like an area, like it can, let me zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You see how it's pulsating out? All the storms is just like pushing outwards. And it's super pink. This is super high cloud tops. This sucker right here can end up being a Category 3 hurricane before making landfall. It's going northwest, so basically it's going like this in this angle. It could move a little bit more north. It can move a little bit more west, but as far as right now, it's going like northwest will be like this. So you see my arrow and where it's going. And remember, storms don't follow a straight line. They wobble. So they go left and right, and they wobble a lot. And this storm, I really wonder if an eye will pop up in this storm. I have not seen a hurricane yet in the Gulf, not in the Gulf, but here in the Caribbean, that formed an eye and has a defined eye as a cat. Oh man, to have a Cat 3. Cat 4. See, when you get an eye on the hurricane, that just makes the storm more organized and makes it more like it wants to ramp up and wants to fucking get its act together and wants to kick ass. And that's what it looks like. What's up, Albie? What's going on, man? I'm here doing the weather, doing some weather talk. Came in early today because I was like, I might as well just come on for a little bit of talk for a bit. I was a little bored here, so it's like, why not just come on here and try to do something, see if anybody pops in. If you want to come on, you can come on here. But this storm, man, look how, and I feel like it's being manipulated. These storms this year, they just look very weird. They don't. Like, what I mean by weird is just the way they just look, and it doesn't look like it's like, man, it's not natural. It feels more man-made. Like there's frequencies and things that are manipulating the system. And look how look at the pink. Look at the pink around the storm. Look how that's incredible. That is incredible. I'm just surprised, like, the storm is going to be an overachiever. Look at the back feed of, look at the back energy of the storm. Look at the thunderstorms around. Like Jamaica's back here, and this is like, look at this is kind of like a feeder band from the hurricane. You see, so right now it's kind of like this area right here is like not filled in, and that's okay because the system is way down here. Like the center of the system's down here, so this has to wrap around. It will wrap around, and oh man, you don't want a Category 3, Category 4 hurricane coming to the United States. Like we already had enough. This storm, if it goes northwest as it's saying, it's gonna go right through here. It's gonna come close to Mexico, maybe come close into Mexico, but maybe not. Maybe it'll stay maybe a little like off the coast a little bit. And then if it does that, oh man, if this storm does not go into Mexico and it stays a little bit out and towards the waters here, yeah, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi, I'm gonna try not for it to go to Louisiana. Fucking Louisiana, man. You guys, what a hell of a year, man. 2020, right? Why not, right? Just let's throw this fucking hurricane over at Louisiana. Like, no, Louisiana don't need this. Nobody really needs this at this time. But this is a system that we have coming up, and it will be coming into the United States. I feel like it's gonna be like a Bama storm, maybe between Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. I'm really hoping that this thing doesn't go to Louisiana, to New Orleans. I feel like this is not a good situation for New Orleans. They don't need a high category system going out to them. It's not good. It just wouldn't be good. We just don't need any category storms going to Louisiana. They're already recovering from 2 strong systems that went by there. We don't need a third one. I mean, they were threatened before and scared by one system, but this one here, it seems like, man, I just don't understand. For some reason, I'm looking at it, and I'm just looking at this part here where the dryness is, because I see the storm is trying to develop its feeder bands and it's trying to push outwards from the center. But that's why I say the storm it looks so weird. It's like a kind of like a Frankenstein storm. You see how it just blew up and then it's just got symmetrical, like super fast. It's like it went doo doo doo, and then all of a sudden it's like super pink, and it's like, all in a few hours. This is only a few hours. Let me hit pause here. This is only a few hours. Going back, this is right here. That's 2 o'clock right here. 14:15. That's 2 o'clock. As of 2 o'clock. Okay, this is what the satellite where it picked up at 2 o'clock, and you're moving it in intervals of 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes. And look how this storm got its act together. Look at this. And it feels like, you see, from here, something's wrong here. See, there was an hour and a half of that wasn't recorded. You see the jump? It goes from 1625 to 1742. Why wasn't I don't understand why we're missing that information. And this is coming, from Tropical Tidbits and the National Hurricane Center. There's missing data here. There's almost an hour and a half of missing data. So we're gonna go ahead and move it forward. Let me click one by one. Let me put this out the way. So every 10 minutes, and just look how the storm went from, it's just crazy how fast the storm is developing. Look at the pinks. The pinks is the highest cloud tops. Like that's like you can't get any like that's super freaking high. And just look how it's just like the last frame. And I'm gonna rock it back and forth. So I'm gonna rock it here, and just look how big, and then look how strong it got. This is a menacing storm. This is something that's gonna hurt people. And it's Albert's fault. We're gonna blame it on Albert because Albert, he was the first one to type into the chat. So why not, right? Let's blame Albert. Should blame Jesus for everything, so I might as well blame it on somebody else. And it's weird because the center of the storm was over here, and the storms were down low, and the storms ended up forming right there, like right here. You think, oh, the storm is down here. This is a storm. Nope, this is not. This is not the storm right here. It is the storm, but it's right here is the center, right in here. So it was already disorganized. It was like trying to get its act together. So the center is like right in here. So right where my cursor is, that's the center. Now watch when I click forward, you're going to see this thing pop up, and you're going to see a big ball, take form, and there's your hurricane. Watch as I move forward. You see the explosion of storms right here? This little blob right here? That's the true center of the hurricane, right in there. And I don't know, like, look how something's not right here. So this is not right. Something's got manipulated. I caught you motherfuckers right here. Look at it. Look at the okay, look at the bubble, and then look at the reds, blues, look at the lines around it. It looks like a fucking spaceship. What the hell? My phone's going crazy. What the hell? My phone just started going off by itself. Are you kidding me? My phone fucking just started talking by itself. That's some crazy shit. I don't know. My phone just started talking by itself. Like literally just started going off by itself. Let's go ahead and I'll be serious. Let's go ahead and bring Albie. Yo, Albie.
What's up?
What's up, dude? You see this shit? You see this?
Yeah.
Look how this is manipulated, dude. Look at the circle. Look how perfect it is.
Damn.
Look at the difference between pink here, and then look at the red and green, yellow, red. Look, how come it's not all this pink, like green, yellow, red? How come there's a circle here? It's just like a big old circle. I don't know. It looks like some alien shit is interacting with the storm because I'm telling you,
That's
this year
weather. That's HARP. That's
look
not
how
weather. That's not natural. That's HARP.
it's not natural.
No, that's HARP.
And look how and the thing is they're manipulating the cameras now because they just changed it. Look, now it doesn't even show that what I just showed you guys. So they're constantly manipulating this shit. And who knows if this is the fucking truth or so forth. But look at the pinks, man. Holy shit. The storm just got itself together real fast. Let me jump over here.
I think I heading more towards Texas and to the Gulf Coast.
Oh, man. Texas don't need this, man. I feel like this is going to go to Alabama, Florida.
Yeah.
Mississippi, Alabama,
The
Florida.
way it's turning because the way it's cyclic. I mean, I know it might change. It looks like it wants to change its course, go towards Texas because the way
Because it's going right now it's going like this. This is northwest. So it's going in this direction where my arrow is going. Yeah. Now, if I change the I could change the, hold on. I can change the view of this. Let's go ahead and go Gulf of Mexico. So we take a look at the Gulf of Mexico. And Gulf of Mexico is open for business, ladies and gentlemen. This Gulf of Mexico is ready for a storm to come in and wreak havoc. It's the perfect. It's just perfect. There's nothing that's gonna bother the system, and it's coming this way, right through here. You see how I'm gonna leave my cursor right here, and you can see the storm, how it gets closer to the arrow. So my arrow's right here. You see how it's getting closer to the arrow from where it's at?
Right.
But this storm has been manipulated. This storm, for some reason, I don't know why they try to do that, or why they did that. But if I go back, you can see it. I'm gonna zoom in here, right in there, and actually, let's go zoom in even more. Fuck that. I want you guys to see what I see. Now, pay attention to this little area right in here. This is the real center of the system. And I'm gonna click, and look how the explosion. See that explosion?
Yeah.
And then look how it gets its act together. And look how it's just all the reds, yellows are around it. Like the storm looks weird. It looks like it goes like symmetric. It goes here and then stops, goes up, goes down, comes around. I'm like, and this is the center of the system, because watch, when I move forward, you're gonna see it get bigger and bigger and bigger. And like this is center. Look how the reds and the blacks, and it looks like a fucking bump. It looks like a fucking, I don't know. It just doesn't look normal. And then you move it forward, and then you're gonna see it like blend in, because that's what it's doing. It's trying to blend in, and then get its act together. So watch. And all of a sudden, like, boom! Look how big it is. Now look where it's at.
Damn. That is going to be a huge ass nasty storm.
Look how little it was, and then look where it came from. Look. I can even click back, and you can see it right here. A little thing right in here.
Damn.
Like, how the fuck did that come out of? From where? And look at all the pink back here. You would think that this here is the storm. You would think this is the storm. This is where it's gonna develop. No, you don't even think that this little thing right here is the center of the storm. And then you see it explode. Click by click. I'm moving a little bit here, but you can see click by click, and look how it explodes.
Wow.
Like from right here. Dude, does that look normal to you?
No, that don't look normal at all.
That does not look normal at all. I'm surprised. Hold on, let me go back. You see, and it was right in this little dimple, and I'm the only one probably reporting this. I am the only one that is on YouTube that is reporting this, and nobody's watching or listening. That's the crazy shit, right? So
Yeah.
right in here, right in this little dimple on this side of the storm is the center, and this is where it's gonna blow up. And it's gonna blow up again, and I'm just gonna show you guys. This is a storm that's being manipulated. It's like they threw a bomb in it. Look how it blows up. It blows up, and then it starts getting its act together. And look, there's no that much pink, right? You don't see that much pink.
Right.
There's not that much pink. Watch this.
That's fucking crazy. That is an enormous fucking pink.
Look at that.
Damn.
That is nuts, yo. That is nuts. And that was only in a few hours. You're thinking, oh man, was in a whole day. No, this has just happened in the last 3 hours. This is what is bothering me right here. This right here does not look normal. It looks like a fucking spaceship or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, look at the colors. It doesn't blend. It doesn't even match. It doesn't match. Like, look where it came from. Look where it exploded. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I think it's the heart. I think it's being manipulated by the heart.
Hell yeah! Look how it just blows up, dude.
Because there's no way in possible hell that can happen like that.
From this little dot right here, you would think this is the storm right here, and he's trying to get his act together and some shit. No, it's like northwest of the area of all the storms. Like, and then nobody's paying attention to this. This is being harked. This is being manipulated. This is the proof right here. Where's Mr. MBB 333 and all these other fuckers, right? Why are they not reporting on this? Why are they not going and like seeing that this storm is being manipulated? Something is going on. That right there is not normal, ladies and gentlemen. This is a circle within a storm. Does that, even looking at it from a distance, right? You look at it, like let me hold on. Let me make this the primary. How do I do this? Okay, let's see, full screen. I can't full screen it out any more than it is.
Oh, I can see it.
But this little, it's like a pimple. It came out like it's a pimple. Oh, come on, what's going on here? All right, now it doesn't want to work. Okay, here we go. Let's go back. Okay, that's the last feed right there. So then you see, boom, it just blows up from nothing. And I don't get it. I don't get it how this is supposedly the system right here is it just out of nowhere. Because you can see the red. You can see the red underneath here that wraps around the storm. You can see it. And you can see it had red here and had green, yellow. And then all of a sudden, this just came out of nowhere. This right here just came out of nowhere. As a matter of fact, it looked like a fucking spaceship. Like a cover for, like, it doesn't even match. Like, if you put the colors, it does not match. It's like a big bubble in the storm. And then it just explodes from that bubble. And it puffs out. Look at this. And it's creating its own little lines here, like its own, I don't know, this is manipulated. This storm is definitely manipulated. I don't care. Like, look how it blows up. Like, dude, are you serious? And look how pink it gets.
Oh.
Dude, come on. Look at that. Well, at least I'm reporting it, so at least I'll take credit for being the first one to discover this crazy shit.
Yeah, it's gonna run mine to Florida, and I think it's gonna continue going towards.
Let's see if I can. I want to see something. Because I'm trying to rock it. So let me rock the storm. That's what I call rocking it. And I'll tell you exactly where it's gonna go. Because I don't think of it like, oh, it's gonna go like this. No. There's too much other things that are going on here, and there's gonna be a front that's gonna be coming through that's gonna pick the system up and bring it over towards Alabama, Florida. So there's a front that's gonna be coming through. So that's why it's not going to Texas. But you can see where that little pop-up right in here that came out of nowhere and took over, and boom, you got your hurricane. So let me rock it. Because when you rock it, you can see the center of the storm. And the center's like right in here. Right in here is the center now. Yeah, man, look, out of nowhere. And it's like a pimple, and the pimple took over the storm. It's just like, huh. I'm still like, I've been, like I said, I've been monitoring hurricanes and systems since in the 80s. When I was a little kid, I used to watch a lot of the weather. I was always into the weather, always into hurricanes. Even my family can contest on that. They could even like be my witness on that. But look at this, dude. It look, you know what it looks like? A portal opened up.
Yeah, it looks like a damn portal that had opened up.
Right? And then it took over and just made this hurricane even stronger and bigger, stronger.
Yeah.
Okay, why is this not working? Are you kidding me? It's fucking shit. It's like it's pissing me off because it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. There it goes. So I just want to backtrack. Yeah, it's like a portal open. Watch. Portal! And then it looks like something came out of it. And then it's like, oh shit. And then now you got all this here. Now it's all part of the storm. So all of a sudden, that little part that came out of nowhere, that right there is just cracking me up. That should be the screenshot of the day.
Yeah.
It looks like a little bowling ball. Like it looks like a really perfect. I mean, it could be a spaceship. It could be a portal. It looks like it has a pyramid inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
It has spots in here, but it's just perfect, symmetrical, right in here, and it just came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, my friend.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't even look normal.
Yeah.
It doesn't look normal. Like click, click, boom. It just blows up, and look how big it gets. Wow, man, wow. Well, Cozumel, Cancun, you're in it for another round of storms. This could possibly be right now a Category 2 hurricane, heading towards a Category 3 hurricane. And it's going to come close to you guys again. It's going to come closer to Cozumel than it is to Cancun, and it's gonna hook. It's going to come up this way. So if it stays out in the water, it's going to have a higher chance to get its act together. If the center like comes off the coast, like right off the coast of Mexico, this storm has going to have a great opportunity to get its act together. Entering the Gulf of Mexico, that is nothing happening in the Gulf of Mexico. Look how clear the Gulf of Mexico is. Ain't you lucky you don't live next to the coast, Albie?
Yeah, I'm so lucky that I don't.
At least the only thing you have to worry about is like snow and shit and tornadoes. That's the only thing we worry about is snow and tornadoes. And your ass got hit by a tornado already.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah.
You got hit by a tornado. And you didn't even get directly hit by a tornado. And you guys got fucked up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's crazy, man. Are they starting to do the rebuilding and stuff?
Yeah, they've been rebuilding. I think they're still recovering too.
And you see how nobody talks about you guys. Nobody, you guys are like the forgotten. Like we had a natural disaster, and nobody talks about you guys out here nor anywhere.
Right.
Like, what's next? Like, what's the next? You know,
Nobody cares.
nobody cares. Of course not. If they did, they will be hopeful. They'll be here. They'll be watching. They'll be here talking with us. Like, there's nobody on here. There's nobody here. It's just me and you, Abby.
Yeah.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Right?
Yeah.
Make it if we try. Fuck the trying. Yeah, try making ass on here onto the show. How about that? Oh man, I'm smoking this great medicine, man. Man, I went to the dispensary, Albie.
Yeah.
$166 for an ounce.
Wow.
I got
Imagine if you brought it on the street, it'll probably cost you 200.
Oh yeah. See, it's 166 I paid, and I got two flavors, two 14 grams. You know, I got 1 14 gram of one, and then I got another 14 gram of another. And together it makes it 28 grams, and 28 grams equals to 1 ounce, baby.
Wow.
1 ounce for $166. Shit in the street, an ounce? Oh man. Oh man. Hold on. Just let me do the math on that. On the streets. Let's see. We got 28. 28 is 28 ounces equals to, actually 28 grams equals to 1 ounce. So we divide that by 3.5, and then you multiply that by the street price. You're looking at $320 roughly for an ounce of marijuana in the streets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
300, I would say if you got a good dealer, he'll hook you up for maybe 280, you know, but you're looking at anywhere between 280 to like 320 an ounce. Okay.
Yeah.
I just went to the dispensary and I got an ounce for $166. And I got second cut, you know. The other one wasn't second cut. It had more flowers than second. Hold on, I have it right here. Hold on, let me switch the cameras here. Then I can show you. Switch this camera, True Vision.
God.
Let's go back here. I had to drop out because I was changing the settings. So I'm back. What was I doing? Okay, I wanted to show you medicine. I want to show you, Albie, since you're here. I want to show you the medicine. Medicine! Smokey the cat. I'm not Smokey the cat over here. Avatar. Hi, it's a motherfucker. Alright, let's cover that out. Let me change my mic, my camera setting, because I'm gonna use my cell phone. So many things you have to do, fucking just to fucking get the camera, man. I don't want to hear myself.
Yeah.
Does that shit? It has a. Hold on. Okay. It's supposed to be silent, and it's not silent. Okay. Much better. All right. I want to show you guys the medicine that I got. Give me a sec. I'm going to show you. Let me just hold this light. Let's cover over that light. Okay. Let me turn on the camera here. Boom. Look at this. This is 14 grams. You see it, Albie?
My computer's locked up, so I might have a little problem.
Albie with his problems. Oh man, let me open this up.
Connecting out. So I'm kind of frozen, so as long as you're recording it, I'll go back and rewatch it, but my computer browser is just frozen up. But
you see the crystals. The crystals look so beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at the cones on there. It's like
Yeah.
it's all 14 grams. It goes all the way to the bottom. It's all full.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. And then I got, and look how big the bottom was. This is like amazing. And then I got, bring this over here. Got my rolling machine here. Then I got these two here. I got this one. This one's not open. Then we got this one. This one's open. So let's bring it over here. Hold on. Let me open it up real quick. But this one's grounded inside. You can see it's already grounded.
Yeah.
Compared to the other one, this is like ready to smoke. You just put it in the medicine and you smoke it. But I put it with this medicine. I combine them together, and I smoke two different flavors. This one I put it on my grinder. I grind it, and then I still put this one in my grinder too. And then I mix both of them, and then I roll up. And that's what I do. And look how big the bottle is compared to the other one. It's pretty big. Yeah, man. And it's a good medicine. I'm so happy. I like to see like little flowers. And this one's $96 for a half ounce.
Yeah.
And then this one here was $36 for a. Was it? Yeah, $36 for a quarter. For a quarter ounce, $36, which is not bad at all. Shit, in the streets, you get for $40, you get an eighth. This is 2/8 in this bottle. There's 2/8. That's what's a quarter. 2/8 equals a quarter. I paid $36 for a quarter for 2/8. $36. That's a great deal. Great fucking deal. And then this one here, it was $96, and I got a half an ounce, which is there's two of these bottles. 2/7 equals 14. So this is 2/8. Add another 2/8. This bottle right here is 4/8 in it. 4/8 equals to a half ounce. And that's what I got right here. There's a half ounce right here. 2 quarters, 7/7, 14 grams, half ounce.
Damn. That's what I need to start getting my hands on.
That's why you need your medical card, man. You gotta get your medicine, man, because like, man, I got a great deal. I was like, I'm freaking excited that I got a great deal. I put the wrong cover. But yeah, man, look at that. Let me see if I could put a little bit off so you can see.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So yeah, your nugs, they're like little nugs. You see there's a whole bunch of it in there. Let me tell you, this will last me a good amount of time. This should last me about 2 weeks. If I smoke like not responsible, but if I smoke the normal, as far as like 4 joints a day, I mean, it can last me about 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half.
I'm puffing the dragon over here.
This will probably last me about 2 weeks. We'll keep track. What's today? The 26th. We'll see how long this lasts me. We'll do a video diary. A diary.
Yeah, hemp blunt. Some hemp paper blunt weed. Man, that shit won't last me probably like a half a week.
So yeah, man, great deal at the dispensary, man. I was so happy too. Like sometimes they don't have deals like that. It's just surprise, surprise deals. Let me close this up here and there. So you got this here, you got this, and hold on, for $166, this is what you get. It looks like a fucking dick. It looks like a dick. Look, it's like the shaft, one on each side. Yeah, you get a dick amount of medicine for sure. You get 7 grams, 14 grams. And that's what that's what an ounce looks like when you buy from the dispensary. At my dispensary. I wish they would have put these two, like one big bottle. You should have one big bottle, and then I would have 2 bottles. But I got these 2, which are 7 grams each, and then this big one's 14 grams.
Yeah.
That's some good shit, yo. You see, now you have the glare of the light. But I'm sure you can see it. Let me see. No. It's better if I do it like this. Can't see it like that. It has to be a certain angle to see it. See those flowers in there.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, that's taking a shot.
There's like a baton right here. Like, look how it is compared to my hand. It says like a baton. I could go running. I'm like, here, I'll be. And then reach out, and then you grab it. Or it could be a lifesaver too. And it turns on.
Do you know they actually got a kind of a lifesaver? You need to touch your backpack. It's like a kind of like a plasma like sword.
It'd be like this would be like it'll be like one of those lifesavers. It'll be a green lifesaver. It'll be marijuana green. You can see all my cards here. I got my tarot cards everywhere. I have tarot cards. I have tarot cards everywhere, dude. What I pulled out.
Wow.
This is the 8 of Swords. Oh God. I don't even want to go into my psychic. There has to be more people to come on here. See, I put this over so it dims the light because my eyes are sensitive to the light.
Yeah.
Over the lamp. And yeah, because I have issues. I have problems with my eyes.
Yeah.
My optic nerve. I have optic nerve damage. That's it. And I cover because the light you see is dimmer when I have it like that. I have my tarot cards right here. These are mine. These are my go-to. These are my babies. Ooh,
that's the same deck card there. That's the same deck I got.
That's me and you. That's me and you. I'll be the 4 of Wands.
Oh shit.
We're happy. We're in celebration. We're gonna conquer. We're gonna make it.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite cards too. This is one of my. I like this card.
Hell yeah.
Like, you made it through the threshold. Like we're gonna make it through the day, and we're gonna stand up tall, and we're gonna have a great day today. We're having a great day no matter what. Shit, because I'm gonna
get even better too, and it's gonna get better too.
Yeah, it's gonna get better. Oh, we're going back to the computer here. Look at that. I can't even show you what's going on from my phone here. That's why I like having my computer. I have my desk. All my stuff is here. That's my crystal ball. My And then I got my other eggs and other crafty my dragons right here next to me, chilling. My chilling dragon. And I'll just be here on my desk doing my thing. I got a nice desk. My desk is really nice. Let's come over here. I got all these drawers here. Got two drawers. I got the center one here. Got the Ouija board here.
Some shit.
Got my Wicca. This is my Wicca book
I
of
love
spells.
Wicca. I love Wicca.
Don't fuck with me, because I tell people, like, when you're gonna do stuff, do things good. You know, be good and bring positive energy and bring positive spirits to your street and everything. And
I
yeah,
believe. I believe. I believe. I believe.
and yeah, I have my Ouija board here. That's another tool. I have my rods here. These are all my tools. And then there's some rods. Got them here. I got my book of spirits. I got my tattoo tarot book. I got more books here. The Ultimate Guide to Tarot. I got my Celtic Dragon book. That's right here too. Come on, man. This is what I do, man. That's what I do all the time. This is my you know, my stuff here in order. Got all my little books here. For my decks, look, this is the Rider Break deck book. So I'm gonna put this here. We got a raw cone here. This is to do in the future. I'm gonna do a big ass joint. Shit, if I do a big ass joint, it's gonna take all that medicine almost to do this big ass one. Look at
Wow,
look how big it is.
Blonde, that's the shit there, man.
Oh, big man.
It
This is big.
looks like a caveman back.
I can't open it. That's how big it is. But look, let me take it out. Look, it's in here. It's in here. Like the little sticky one. It's in here. Like, look at the paper. I pull it out. Look how big, dude.
Wow.
Can you smoke that big? It'll take a lot of medicine, dude. That's a party right there. I'm saving that for a party when I have people come and stuff, and there's a group that I know and shit. We have a party. This is like a smoking party right here. Hell yeah, raw. It's a fucking big ass fucking cone.
Good as shit.
This is my Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. And this is my Aquarius bookmark. The water barrier. That's me, baby.
Yeah.
I had this since I was young, man. It doesn't focus good because of the lighting. Like, I can tell you what it says. Hold on, let's turn off the camera here. Hold on. Let's put this away. So, my Wicca spells. I can do a whole bunch of spells. I've done spells before, and trust me, I've been very good. And I have clients that I know that will contest that. Yeah, Rick knows his shit, and he knows how he does his spells and stuff, and it works.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Magic.
believe in your works, Rick. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on the show. That's why that's why I love you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Because it's like I do all different types of spells for different things. Even calling in the cash if you need money and shit. You want to bring that money in? Yeah, don't be discouraged. I could do a spell for that too.
Hell yeah.
Love spells. I can do all different types of spells.
I
Even
believe you got a God
relationship,
talent. I
relationship
believe God
and love.
gifted you. I believe that God gifted you to be special.
Yeah, man. And not to be afraid, and don't live life in fear. Look, I have a Ouija board. You think I'm scared? You think this here intimidates me? I had problems with this board before, and when I was a kid, and still to that day, I still have no fear over this board because
Right.
I'm stronger than this board, and I'm stronger, than what this board can project, and that's
Yeah.
how I see myself as a strong being. This glow in the dark too. This is a glow in the dark edition. It's a limited glow in the dark. Because this glows in the dark too.
That's weird because I can see it. I can see it glowing a little bit.
Yeah, it's glowing a little. Am I afraid of it? No, hell no. Actually, you project what your energy, what the board brings. If you're gonna be in fear and think negative yeah, that's what's gonna come. But if you
Yeah,
come with
because
energy,
your
good
thought
energy,
manifests more. Yeah,
you
you're right.
know, you know what you're doing. You have control of the energy, then there's no fear. Why fear the unknown?
Huh.
Like, no, have control. Know what you're going to be doing. Like this, there's no fear over this. You have to be strong. You have to fist strong. Just this is just a tool. Like my divination rods, like my rods right here. It's just another tool. It's the same shit. It's no different than the Ouija board. Same shit using the rods.
Yeah.
And trust me, these rods, they help me a lot. They answer a lot of questions and give me a lot of good answers, and that's what it is. And that's how I keep it. I always keep it. Every show, it's here. Underneath what the computer, and I'm communicating and doing my stuff in the show, you see? I have all my stuff on. Here's my board. It stays right there. I put the peg over here. And that's it. I even have this is the raw to fill up the cone. This is the loader, the raw loader. You put it in a cone. You put the medicine through here, and it slides down into the cone.
That's good.
Yeah, dude, I got tools for everything. Got all types of tools, man. Yeah, man. So, and I can read what it says on here, so you guys can know what it says. So let me turn this camera off.
That's some awesome shit.
Yeah. Says here, okay, Aquarius is the water barrier, and it's from January 20th through February 18th. The ruling planet is Uranus, not Uranus, Uranus. The god of air. The element, of course, is air. It says here, I wish I had my glasses, but I could see. I get my glasses this week, but but I can still see. Friendly and humanitarian, honest, loyal, original, and inventive, independent, and intellectual. Aquarius natives have an adventurous spirit and adaptive nature. Those born under this sign are dreamers and have the powers to make their dreams come true. In the matter of the heart, they are romantic and intensively affectionate, meaning I'm very affectionate. My compatibility is with Geminis and with Libras. That's what I'm compatible with. Geminis and Libras. and that's me. That's friendly, humanitarian, honest, loyal, original, inventive, independent, intellectual. You know, I have very adventurous spirit. I have an adaptive nature. I'm a like very adaptive nature. Those born under the sign is are dreamers. I am a dreamer, and I do have the powers to make my dreams come true. And in the matters of the heart, you know, they're romantic and intensively affectionate. It's like we're really affectionate people.
Hell yeah.
Um, People, you know, they can't. They some people can't deal with that energy, that intense, you know, romance and some stuff, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's all good, you know, and that's all Aquarius right there, and that's what I am. And not only that, I'm a master number 22, a master builder. Like I'm telling you, Albie, have you seen the Lego movie?
I watched some parts of it.
Man, you gotta watch the whole thing. That's my movie right there. I'm the master builder. That's why I compare myself to that movie. Like
Yeah.
if you watch the whole thing, like you see, like he's in the beginning, he's just a regular dude, and he's just doing you know everyday things and stuff, and then he discovers that he's special.
Yeah. He's
You know,
special.
and
People.
like the whole movie, like the whole like, because I know I have the movie myself here. I'm probably gonna end up watching it because we have to do like a private show. You know, do a private time, movie time. That's why I want to go back to Zoom, man. Because Zoom, I could do that. I could do like private time, movie time. And I could all watch the Lego movie. You know, it's a it's an interesting, very interesting movie. It's a cool movie, but it is interesting when you find out when you are special. Um,
Yeah.
and you are gifted, and you have these gifts that can help others and help the world.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to do is help the world, help people. You know, and helping people is helping me.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a freaking future cast on this storm. Hold on, I'm going through other radars and other things, dude. Um, Trying to see if this. Man, they're thinking it's gonna hit New Orleans.
Yeah.
It all depends. It all depends. I don't know. It's gonna be too close of a call, man. Because I think
Yeah.
if it goes to New Orleans again, you know, it would be messed up. If it goes hits Lake Charles again.
That's fucked up. Would be fucked up.
Oh my god, sorry for laughing. But Magic goes back, hits Lake Charles again.
Yeah. Wasn't handy when you needed the most, but it's
That's fucked up. That's messed up. Look, I'm looking at the future cast. So feast your eyes down here. I'll zoom it in a
not.
little bit. So watch. This is what they're thinking is going to happen. It's going to be a hurricane when it comes. It'll probably be a Cat 2 hurricane, maybe a Cat 1 going to New Orleans, Louisiana. But this is subject to change because this thing could wobble. You know what I mean? It's not. It's like anything could move this a little bit to the left, or it can move it to the right. I have more faith of it going towards the right than I do having it going towards the left. That's why Dallas is out of the picture. Dallas is actually dealing with. It's going to be dealing with northern portions, snow. You got frost. You got like icy weather. You got ice and mixed bag of garbage. I call it.
Yeah.
That's going to be causing a lot of ice into Oklahoma, Wyoming, and God, I'm just trying to see here because like the way it's like coming in here, and it looks strong because look at the isobars together too. When those isobars are together, that means it's gonna intensify. And then it comes through. So it says it's a New Orleans. It looks like it's gonna be New Orleans through their future cast. That's what they're saying. As a Cat 1, maybe Cat 2 hurricane. This is 980. I don't know if it's gonna be 980. It'd probably be lower. The pressure will probably be lower because I see the isobars. You see how close they are? They're very close together. That means high winds, very high winds. So 980, I think it'll be lower than that. If I was a betting man, I'll bet it to be like like 976 or 975, which makes it a Cat 1, possibly Cat 2 hurricane. And from here, it could go either towards the Lake Charles area. That would be so fucked up. Or it could go into another area that got hit earlier this year, or by Pensacola and over here in Alabama. Mississippi, you're still not out of the picture because it's still gonna go to you guys in Mississippi, and it's gonna go to like, if I move it here, hold on, let me zoom out a little bit so I get the controls here. Once it moves forward, it's gonna go to Mississippi. It's still gonna be very strong too, and it's go right into Alabama at a 991. That's a hurricane.
That is a hurricane. But most of this weather is being manipulated through the humps, though. I know because.
Then it turns into a tropical storm going into Tennessee.
Yeah.
Let's change the map up. Let's go with let's back out of here. Let's change the map. Let's change the region.
If you research on what they could do with the weather hump, most of that lightning, it's not even real.
Mm-hmm. Look at this. It's snowing in New Mexico.
What?
Yeah, it's snowing in New Mexico.
It's not even winter time yet, and it's snowing.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking strange.
That's strange. Early too. It's not a little storm. It's there for a few days.
Yeah.
This is today. This is right now, the 26th. Right here is Colorado.
Yeah.
This is New Mexico right here. And right here, there's a high pressure right here, but there's a low pressure here. But this will turn into a low, but you're gonna see it dips down into New Mexico, and it stays in New Mexico for a few days.
Yeah.
And then it warms up, you see, because it gets there cold, but then it gets warm, so the snow turns into rain. And then they don't show it, but this is a low pressure right in here. And that's what's going to lift this system upwards.
Yeah. It might be raining storm a little bit. It's rainy sometimes here.
Light up my medicine.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to move it forward. This is the 29th. So it's going to be raining where you're at, because you're going to have the system, this system here, and then you have the hurricane that's going to be coming through Albie. So you're going to be getting rain in a few days.
Oh, shit.
On the 29th, yeah, the 29th, you're going to be getting rain. And it's going to get heavy too on the 30th, like around midnight, like 29th, like going to Thursday into Friday, but like midnight.
Yeah, I gotta keep an eye out for
You
that.
you're gonna get rain, and it could be.
My basement floods a little bit when it rains heavy like that. My
Mhm.
basement floods a little bit.
That's the 30th. And now the system is going to bring cold weather because there's cold weather to the north, right? And look how the system comes across. It's going to bring snow to New York, snow to possibly maybe here to Connecticut. I might get some snow out of this. Going to the 30th into the 31st. It looks like the 30th is my best chance to get snow. A little snow, not crazy.
Yeah,
Massachusetts is going to get snow. Vermont, New York, it's going to be lake effect snow. So New York is going to get like heavy snow. Like right here on the 30th, there's going to be some lake effect snow. Vermont's going to get snow. New Hampshire, portions of Maine. And that's a low pressure. And you know what pressure is that? That's the fucking Zeta right there that comes across. And I wonder if it bombs out, if it becomes a bombogenesis. Sure. I wonder if it becomes a bombogenesis just because of the pressure, and it's back in the ocean too. Like it could drop pressure again, and that's what it's doing on the way out. It's going to drop pressure, and it's just going to move along. And then you got high pressure building in, so it's going to be cold for me up here on the 31st. Halloween is going to be cold.
yeah. I
It
don't
usually
think
gets
you can
cold
go
around that time.
there.
Yeah, it gets cold around that time Halloween because I
Yeah,
remember the Day of the Dead. It was cold that day, man. It was fucking cold. I remember being out there, and it looks like that's what's going to happen. And then there's another, like a little clipper front, a northern clipper front that's a Canadian front that's coming across. You see the low pressure that's coming across here up in the north side. It's going to whip down, so it might bring a little bit of cold weather downwards. You see how it whips? Just like a little whip. And it brings some snow, a little bit of snow to portions of New York, Vermont, Maine. Not here, but it will be cold though. And this is the second. And then the day of the most important day, election day. Election day is gonna look nice. 6 a.m. in the morning, everyone go out and vote. There's no reason because the weather looks good for everyone to be able to go out and vote on the 3rd. The only thing, get it done early, especially in the northwest up here in Seattle. They're gonna have to get their votes in early because there's a system coming in, which is gonna bring rain to the state, which is good. And yeah, there's no excuse not to go out and vote.
yeah.
Hopefully,
Trump.
are you a registered voter?
I believe so. I'll have to check. I'll have
So
to go online and make
if
sure.
you're a registered voter, do you vote? Do you go and vote?
Well, I used to when I used to live in Michigan with my parents and my sister. But I'll have to re-register online to vote. Yeah.
Well, you better do it today because I don't think you're going to be able to vote in this election. And that's a vote that Trump needed.
Okay.
And you can't even help. You have to jump on that. Yeah, the voting stuff, that's serious. If you're a registered voter, make sure you vote November 3rd.
Okay.
It's important. Even when I moved from Florida to here. I made sure I changed my voter registration,
Right.
and I switched from Florida to Connecticut.
Yeah.
And I am a registered voter. All I do is I go to the gymnasium where's my poll, where I go for my polling. Uh, there's a gymnasium in front of a Catholic church. So, and the gymnasium belongs to the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
It's a Roman Catholic church, I believe, and I am Roman Catholic myself. So they'll be surprised to see me if I ever go in there. I show them my baptism papers, and they're like, "Holy shit!" They're like, "You're the one." I'm like, "Yeah, I already know." Like I already know.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Neo. I feel like Neo trapped in the Matrix. That's a great movie. I'm happy that they're making another one. They're making a part four to it. I'm just pissed because I have the collection to it, and now I have to buy another movie that I can blend in with my collection because I have the collection edition. And how can I have a collection
Yeah.
edition? They're making a part four. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have all of the Matrix movies. Great movies too. I don't know if you've seen them all, but I've seen them all, and it's pretty unique movie. It's a lot of biblical, into that movie. Like just the like not even biblical, but more like pharaoh kings from Egypt and so names that are from pharaohs, like gods and goddesses. Matrix is more than just what like. There's more to it than what the movie is showing you. It's like two movies playing at once for me. It's like two different things going on. And that's how I see it. That's how I break it down. Being trapped here, it sucks. It's like being because when you're born, you're not free. They say you're free, but you're not free. You're given a number, kind of like a cattle number. You know that you
Yeah.
get a number, and they call it your social security number. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then you're part of the herd. You're part of the sheep. You're part of the cattle.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you could do or say about it because you're given that at birth. At birth, you're given a number.
Yeah.
You're given a birth certificate and your social security. When you get and when you put the social security, you're pretty much like tattooed with a number for the rest of your life.
Yeah. That's true.
So it's like what's the difference between that and being a part of the part of the herd, part of the cows, part of the they all get numbers. Did the Nazis put numbers on the Jews?
Yeah.
They had the Holocaust. Did they all get a special number tattooed on them? And there is their numbers. It's kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
like a number. That's what it is. It's to identify who they were at the time, and they were Jews, and they had a certain number. And a lot of them were cremated, burned alive. You know, and that's the crazy stuff because all that stuff happened. The Holocaust, oh man. But the Nazis, like they Like they were kind of like doing the world a favor. That's what they saw. They were doing the world a favor by persecuting, not even persecuting, but killing these people.
Yeah.
You know, and they always believed this Jesus guy was a fucking fraud, and
Mm.
it was shit. You know, and Hitler always thought above, you know, and not so much below. And that's what made him the most dangerous man in the world, and that's why, you know, World War II broke out. You know, because this man he was getting too powerful. Yeah, a lot of knowledge, a lot of alien knowledge, a lot of like too advanced, and other people wanted that information too, and they did get it. The United States got it. You know, they went in there, they ransacked his offices, they like arrested their scientists, they exported actually imported like the scientists. They brought them all here, you know, and you know, even Einstein was part of the with the Nazis. Nobody say nothing, right? Motherfucker was part of them. He was brought over here, and that's where our advancement started happening, and that's where our rockets started. Like we started building rockets, and then we're starting putting people in space, and you know things started getting more advanced. And you wonder how the fuck did things just like started getting advanced all of a sudden?
Yeah.
To Germany and went in to get Hitler. Hitler escaped. They didn't kill him. They had his body double got killed, and a lot of knowledge was taken from Germany. Like right now, Germany, look how Germany is right now. It's
Mm.
like they're kind of like hypnotized and shit. They're like follow in line type of shit. You know, they were supposed to be this great country, us and that, and now they're like, it's just a country. You see, that man's ambition was very strong. He wanted the best for his country and for his people. And he would go to war and kill for his country. And that's what happened. But they don't tell you all the other stuff that happened behind the scenes, you know, during that war. They only tell you, yeah, we won, yeah, we did all this and that, but they didn't tell you the raid that they did to steal information from Germany, to steal their scientists from Germany. You know, they took all their scientists and brought them over here,
Yeah.
you know, and they put them part of the CIA. It was all part of the CIA. It was all part of like this. This is all, you know, the United States. There's been this like it's just a weird country. We live in a weird country, you know, because we're opportunistic country, meaning we don't do for ourselves. We go out and we will steal it from others. You know, we'll take it from you and then we'll make it our idea here. This country has nothing original about it. Everything that has been brought to this country has been brought here. You know,
Yeah.
the knowledge, the advancement, and everything that was brought in here. We didn't discover it. Others discovered it, and we just brought it here. Oh man, I gotta go to the damn library. Talking about library, I gotta go to the library. Let me see what time they. I gotta pick up some movies that I had rented out. I read out some scary movies too. Fuck. I'm gonna have to let you take over the show for a little bit. How about that? I live right across the street from the library, so it's not like
Mm.
Let me see if I have it here. Of course, I pick up. Okay, I'm gonna call them. Let them know I'm on my way. Hello, hi, yes. What time do you close? Okay, because I have some movie there rented. I gotta pick it up. 6:30. Actually, I live like right next door to the library. I'm in the Kennedy building. I just gotta walk right there and get it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was just calling because I didn't know what time you guys were closing. Okay, yeah, that's a good amount of time. Yeah, yeah. Rick Rosado, SADO. Yes, yes. Yep. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be going there right now. I'm gonna be wearing a brown shirt. Okay, thank you. Bye. I gotta go to the library. I gotta pick up my movies.
Okay.
I rented out 7 movies. They're scary movies too. It's Halloween. Hello. This is the time of the year I like to watch. Okay, think Halloween, scary movies, Halloween movies. It's the scary stuff. And then November is kind of like the Thanksgivings. The Thanksgiving movies. And there's a lot of Thanksgiving movies that are out there, especially like Medea. Thanksgiving, I like Medea, um, and I like nice family wholesome movies for November, right? Then when you come to December, that's when you have your Christmas movies. I don't like to watch Christmas movies in October or November. I want to watch my Christmas in December. Feel me? So let me go ahead and I'm gonna jump back on here. I'm gonna go pick up my movies real quick. I'm just gonna switch over to my phone and then continue the show from my phone.
All right. That's good.
So that way, let me enter the studios here. Yeah. Okay, good. So I'm back on here. Let me see. Kitty. Yeah, I'm on. So let me go. I'm gonna switch this off, and then I'm gonna continue from my phone. So I'll be right back in a bit.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, and I'm back. You can hear me, Albie?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right, good,
Yes.
good. Just getting my stuff here. Then put on the mask. The mask. Let's see. Hopefully this works. See my cam. Look, I gotta mask myself. I look like a bandit. All right. You still hear me, Albie?
Yep, I still hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me. All right, now because I'm going to the. This says I'm having trouble. I have the internet off.
Yeah.
Let's see here, because I'm going to the input the cam, but I got to switch the cam.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't like this cam shit. It's stupid, but you can see
Right.
it looks like fall. It's fall everywhere. It's beautiful out here right now. The temperatures are nice and cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Why is this? Hold on. Let's change this out here. Uh, all right, there we go. That looks a little bit better. And go over here and just pick up these movies. Ooh, I want to put my footprint on there. Man, it feels nice and cool. I like the temperature. It's not cold, it's cool. Hopefully,
Yeah,
can you hear me? Maybe
yeah,
not.
yeah. I can hear
You did a good job. Yeah, good job. Gabby, you hear me?
you. Yep, yep. I got you, Rick. I can hear you.
All right. I don't know. The internet out here sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I'm right across the street from the library. I'm coming right now to the library, getting the getting over here. Ooh, it's it's nippy. It's not cold. It's just nippy.
Yeah, yeah,
Is it cold by you, Albie?
yeah. I have the real jacket. Yeah,
Uh,
I have the real.
man,
I had a real coat. Yes.
virtual ballot box. You want to see the ballot box here?
Yeah.
This is the official ballot box of Connecticut.
Oh, so you put your votes up in there?
Yep. So you vote. You vote right here. You drop off your vote.
Oh shit. Oh,
All right. So you can see the
yeah,
voting box.
yeah,
It's the official drop off. We're here.
yeah. Let's
That's
see it.
crazy. That's cool though.
Yeah, it's cool.
Got the got the official voting box. The vote. Got to go out and vote, man.
Hell
It sucks. A lot of people are not registered to vote. They should have been registered, man.
yeah, yeah.
Especially this time. That's crazy. Trump needs every vote. So the only way he's going to be able to win this election is to really bring in the votes for him. But I'm good. I got my movies. Got a lot of movies. Ended up getting seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movies. Holy shit! I'm gonna be busy watching movies. That's why I probably came on early today. Get it out the way and watch movies all tonight.
Mm-hmm. Think you'll be coming back
And they're all
on
DVD movies.
tonight? So you think you'll be doing a night show, or you might do it tomorrow?
Say that again.
So are you doing a tonight show, or are you gonna? do it at your regular time.
Hold on. My internet is breaking up, so let me answer that when I get home.
All right. Okay then. All righty.
Because I can't. I hear you breaking up. That's why. It's not you. It's the internet here.
Right.
But let's get in here. Out the way. Let me stop. Yep.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. My phone was just going crazy with the internet. It doesn't like the
Yeah.
internet.
I understand. I go through that shit every damn day on my computer.
Crazy, man. Technology.
Yeah, they're putting that Starlink shit in outer space, and they're putting that Starlink up in outer space.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's why the internet's acting up, because they're trying to get everything initialized.
Yeah, I know they're messing with it. They're messing with with all that systems up there. I know that for sure.
Meteor showers, that shit's gonna come on down. That meteor shower shit. So you said we're supposed to have some meteor showers and asteroids.
Well, we're supposed to get some asteroids coming in the next few weeks. So we'll get a lot of asteroids coming in.
Yeah.
I got all my movies here. Let me see all my movies. I got All Hallows Eve. I got the John Carpenter's Halloween.
Oh,
I got the remake of the Halloween. The movie Hocus Pocus.
wow.
I like Hocus Pocus. That's like, you have to watch that in Halloween. I got Rob Zombie's number 31. It's a movie called 31. It's actually a creepy movie, scary movie. I got the anniversary edition of Halloween.
Yeah.
And then I have the Halloween 2, the new edition, the Rob Zombie movie, Halloween 2, Family is Forever. So I got a lot of Halloween movies, 7 Halloween movies. 7 Halloween movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And one of them is not scary, of course. Just Hocus Pocus.
Not like stuff is, but okay.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus is not scary. It's more of a kids movie than anything. But
Yeah.
I like the movie. It's a very good movie. It's a good Halloween movie. Who doesn't like Hocus Pocus? Like, come on. So, you were asking me if I was gonna do a show tonight? I'm not sure if I'm not sure. Maybe I'll come on tonight because I'm gonna chill out now. I'm gonna wrap up the show now,
All
and
right.
I'm gonna watch some movies. I'm going to watch 1 or 2 movies, and then if I'm up for it tonight, if I feel good, I'll probably come on and talk for a few hours. But I'll probably come on like around 10.
I'm getting goosebumps on me, man.
Yeah. Oh boy. 10 o'clock. Come on at 10. We'll do some more talking. We'll see what's going on, in the world, and in a matter of 6 hours from now, 5 hours from now.
Yeah.
So 5 or 6 hours from now. Yeah. And we'll come back. We'll talk. We'll see where the hurricane's at. At that time, and yeah, we'll see what's up. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. So I'll see you later, man.
All right.
Catch you
See you
later.
later.
And see everybody else on the flip side.